If I could go back in time, I would change it. I do regret not being with him today.
And whose fault was it?
Probably mine, yeah.
We're in a generation where we all think we have so many options.
They may date bad guys in the meantime, but they're going to marry the nice guy.
About year 45, I'm trying to find my husband in a coffee shop.
Can someone tell me where all the good, godly men went? The ones that highly value women.
Talking to different people is draining. You on the phone with one, now you tired, you just want to go to sleep. Another one calling your phone. You don't got the energy to get to this person because you just got off the phone. So now they in their feelings. That shit draining, man. I can't wait till I just get that one and we locked in on each other. Now we just doing boss shit. If I'm outside, we outside together. It's over with. I'm not saying go for anything because I did leave my marriage.
Can we please take a minute to talk about college hookup culture? I feel like it gets swept under the rug so much, like not enough people talk about it. Personally, being 21 years old, I've always kind of found it like harder to relate to people in the dating world because I was always looking to go on like real dates. And I've always just kind of been a relationship person. I mean, thankfully I'm my great boyfriend now, so I'm not dating anymore. But I remember when I was single in college, it was brutal, man. I feel like everyone has commitment issues now. I don't know if it's because like the divorce rate's so high and it's just our generation. I don't know what, but it's kind of sad to me. Like I feel like people don't even try to like really get to know each other. It's just kind of like very superficial type relationship.
Tell me about the one that got away.
We met in college and we instantly clicked. A couple things got in the way, different situations. If I could go back in time, I would change it. I do regret not being with him today.
And whose fault was it?
Probably mine, yeah.
Is a porn star, a very successful porn star named, she goes by, her show name is Riley Reid. I think her actual real name is Riley something else, Riley Matthews. But she is making the rounds right now for an old video, just happens to have resurfaced, in which she admits that her life has been ruined by porn. Shocker. Take a listen.
I've lost my whole family and it sucks. So a lot of times when people ask me if they should do porn, I tell them no. I tell them that it makes life really hard. It makes dating really hard. It makes your family life really hard. It makes intimacy hard. You're putting yourself out there and the world is now judging you. You have to be okay with being shamed every day of your life. I don't even want to have children because I do porn because I'm worried of the way that people will treat my child. With me personally, my mom was supportive in the beginning. She kind of just let me do whatever, that I think it was a good thing. I had a lot of freedom. As time progressed and I became successful, I started to feel like my mom was using me so that she could live a more luxurious lifestyle. When I started to set like these boundaries, not giving her money or things like that, it made our relationship a bit more difficult and almost toxic. And so it sucks. I don't have a mom anymore. I don't talk to her. I miss having a mom. I feel like you can't rewind and you can't go back. I don't have that relationship with her anymore. I don't ever think I will. And that bums me out. Bums me out a lot. I talked to my dad and he struggles with my job being in the industry. He's also religious. Recently I wanted to go visit him and he said that I can't go visit because his wife, my stepmom, doesn't want me there. I'm not allowed to go visit my dad anymore because my stepmom doesn't like that I do porn. But then he told me that when I was like, can we like go get coffee and like we could go like get breakfast? And he's like, I don't want to be seen in public with you. And that just fucking hurt so bad. And it sucks. I lost my family. I don't talk to like my brothers or sisters. I think that they all kind of like try to take advantage of me and stuff, or they're just like, my dad don't want to be around me.
You are lying to yourself about hookup culture. Casually hooking up and getting into situationships that don't go anywhere is unfortunately so toxic to you as a woman. But society has made you believe it's okay. It doesn't really matter. This is why it matters. Number one, giving up your body adds to another layer of pain that's inevitably going to come when this man does not commit to you. Number two, You're giving yourself up to a man who has his own history, who might operate from his own wounded places, who might create more insecurities for you, who probably has his own erotic thoughts and desires that might not even align to yours. Number 3, you're disconnecting to your body. Hookup culture makes you believe that you're going to get more experience. That's really not true. Every time you get into a new relationship, it's a new body to learn anyways. And what you should be learning is your own body, what feels good to you. Because the truth is, majority of women disconnect from their own bodies to connect to his.
Can someone tell me why it still hurts even when like you're getting back into dating and you feel more mature and you end things with someone after like a couple of dates? And like I've been on like 3 dates recently, like 3 dates with 3 different guys, but I've gone on like second dates with all of them, second or third dates. And I ended it with one guy, the other guy ended it with me, but I was going to end it with him anyway. So that was mutual. And this other guy, you just can tell he doesn't feel it. And like, I thought that because I'm more mature and because it's mutual or because I'm making the decision that it would be less hard and I would be less sad because it's early on and stuff. But I think when it's just stacked on top of each other, like it adds up. Like, why am I crying? Like, does anybody else feel this way? Even just like when you feel like you're mostly healed and you're going back into dating, like why does it still fucking hurt? I hate it out here.
Let's talk about hookup culture. How it leaves you empty, how it leaves you feeling completely drained. When you try to be in this generation's way of dating and you just hook up with people because that's how you feel in the moment, and then you wonder why you feel depressed and drained after the fact because you just gave the most vulnerable piece of yourself away to a person you don't even know for temporary satisfaction, for temporary numbing. For someone who actually is connected with themselves and wants something deep like love, you just having shallow connections and shallow intimacy with people leaves you feeling empty. It leaves you feeling drained. It leaves you feeling numb. It leaves you feeling absolutely nothing. And then you keep going in the cycle because you keep trying to replace those empty feelings with more hookup, with more dopamine hits. But we wonder why dating is so broken right now when most people are just literally not valued.